What it do, man? BY through the hallway. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We gon' skip the intro, you feel me? Because, this is really ain't the time for it, man. It's a sad day, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been thinking about this all day today, man, and I've been just with my kids here all day, you feel me? Just hugging them, kissing them, letting them know I love them just every second. They think something wrong with that. And I'm like, y'all just don't understand, but when you grow up and get a little bit bigger, you will understand. So with all that being said, man, everybody knows about the situation with Kobe. There's been more updates going on, and we've learned that his daughter, Gianna, RIP, was in the plane with him. And we also learned that it was an Orange County baseball coach by the name of John Altobelli. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. Forgive me if I'm not. His daughter, Alyssa, and his wife, Carrie, they also lost their life in the helicopter crash. So families were affected, man, to the deepest extent, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, can y'all picture that? Like, real talk, man. Can y'all picture, like, me being a father and I got one daughter, my only daughter, and we in a situation like that, and it's nothing that you can do. The only thing you can do is just hug her, comfort her, and tell her that you love her, and just, let it happen, man. I mean, that's a terrible way to think, man, and then it's a terrible way to feel, because that's what happened. And then, like I say, you have the other family. There was a husband, a wife, and a daughter. And that was their daughter, Alyssa, and Kobe Bryant's daughter were teammates. So they played ball together. So, man, I can't even begin to imagine anybody's thoughts or anything, being on that helicopter, or how his wife and his other 3 children feel about losing their father and a sister. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Like, real talk. And then they've got footage now of the of the helicopter when it crashed, right? And I watched it, man, and I'm not going to post it on here. You're not going to see it on my channel. You can go find it somewhere else, but man, it was bad, bro. Like, it started spiraling out of control, and then when it hit, it just exploded. It exploded. Fire, smoke went everywhere. You could hear the people that were recording and crying in the background, and man, it was bad, man. It was. I don't even really know what to say about this, man. This is a terrible, terrible situation. Like, the only thing people can do right now, I feel, is learn a lesson from it, being that life is short. And if you beefing with somebody, like how you have parents that's mad at their children, or you got children that's mad at their parents, man, y'all gotta let that go. Y'all gotta let that go, because you could be 5, you could be 50, you could be 100, you could be 10. It can end today. It can end. Like, it's known, people know this, but it always takes a tragedy or something like this to happen for people to actually, for it to just, boom, sink in. Your life can be gone. And you have to live it to the fullest. And especially when it comes to your kids and people that you love, you gotta let them know. Be there. Don't let your last encounter with a loved one be on a bad term, you feel me? Because you might not get a chance to make up, And with that being said, man, let me say this too. I was on Facebook earlier, and I came across a post, and I'm going to show it right here. Tell me, how did this dude post this in November of last year, and then this happened. Like, what do you know that I don't know? Did you dream this? Are you a prophet? Do you, like I say, do you know something that we don't know? But I mean, come on, man. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I do know that sometimes things happen to take people attention away from bigger situations. But I'm not even gonna get on here and start with no conspiracy theorists or nothing like that, man. Cause I really don't think it was nothing like that. I really don't. But again, I don't know. You know, you can't really rule nothing out because they say he flew on his helicopter many of times. And you know, now was the time that it malfunctioned. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't care because it's happened now, you feel me? It already happened, so now all we can do is mourn. You feel me? It didn't happen. We can't go back in time and change nothing. It didn't happen. But I do want some answers though. And as the black community and everybody, you know, everybody that had love for Kobe, you know, we want answers now. We mourning, but at the same time, man, I need answers. I need to know what happened. You know, what happened with the helicopter? Why did it malfunction? Who caused it to malfunction? Who was the pilot? Was it the same pilot that usually fly? You know, what went wrong, man? Because it was just it's too much life lost on this helicopter, man. What went wrong, bro? And I don't want them to investigate this to the fullest. Like, what happened, man? We just lost somebody that we grew up with, you feel me? Granted, I'm not a Lakers fan. I was telling my nephew this earlier, I'm not a Lakers fan. But I always had love for Kobe, you feel me? Always. Even, you know, I'm a Celtics fan, even going against, you know, the ones that I love, Rondo and Allen and Garnett and all that, when they were going up against them, you know, I still like Kobe. And we lost somebody that we grew up with, man. Like I was telling somebody on the live I made earlier, that's like when Tupac passed, you know, it hit me. It hit me like that's hit me the same just like now. And with Tupac, we didn't get answers to what, 25 years later. You feel me? We don't need to wait that long to get no answers about this, man. Because let everybody remember now, Kobe is great and he's a legend, but Kobe is not the only one that passed. His daughter passed. Like I said, the baseball coach John Altobelli passed. His daughter Alyssa passed. His wife Carrie passed. And that's just, and I want to say more than that. You know, that's just, I'm not for sure. It's so many different reports. You hear people saying it was 5 people. Then you hear people saying it was 9 people. I'm not for sure how many people was on the plane. But this right here I am for sure about. About the people that I'm naming now that lost their life. And they need to be investigated, man. Real talk. This was the last thing I expected to get up and make a video about. I really don't even have the words for it, you feel me? It's just a sad situation, man. I just want to bring a little update about it, you know, and touch on, because, you know, most people didn't know who the other people were that lost their lives. So I just want to touch on that and show y'all a picture. And, you know, man, like I say, just let y'all know, man. And like I say, man, if y'all got loved ones out here and y'all on bad terms, go ahead and get on good terms. Because you don't know what's going to happen out here. Like, for real, man. We can go to sleep now and be gone. I can make this video right now and not even be here tomorrow. You feel me? We gotta learn to forgive, forget, and love, for real. Like, all the grudges that I've had against people, I've been let go. It didn't take for this now to happen for me to start, you know, thinking better, but it took something similar to happen for me to start thinking better. So we gotta stop waiting for things to happen and just, you know, go ahead and forgive, man. And before I end this video, let me say this. I'm glad that people how people wait for somebody to pass and then they show that love. I'm glad that Kobe seen how much people loved him before he passed. Being that when he retired and he seen all the love and all the respect, and even before then that people had for him, I'm glad that he got to see that, and I'm glad that his daughter and his family got to see how much he was loved, man. Because hey, we love Kobe, man. Real talk, man. They hit us like it was a family member. Real talk, man. BY3 the hard way. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm gonna hit y'all with another video real soon, man. Till then, and take these words to heart. Men, hold up for you. Do what you supposed, do not what you want to do. And let me tell you what that means. That means if you got kids or anything out here that you love, be there for them. Be there for them. It don't cost nothing to spend time. Real talk.